How's it going, guys? Welcome back to another video. So, I spent the rest of yesterday going around the farmyard and cleaning up most of our equipment. So, I cleaned up the combine, you can tell because of how clean it is, and I also cleaned up the header as well as the seeder, and I cleaned up the trailer, the flatbed trailer, and the 2 grain trailers as well, which is good. And also I cleaned up the quad bike, the John Deere, and the Ford. And I have to say, the John Deere is looking really good. I've never seen it clean, and I'll tell you what, it's a much better condition than what I ever thought it was. So that is fantastic. Yeah, also cleaned up the front loader. I didn't bother cleaning up things like the roller or the plow or cultivator or anything like that, just because, well, they're always going to be dirty. It's just sort of what they do. But yeah, unfortunately though, we are not ready to harvest on any of our other fields yet, which of course means we look for work elsewhere, and I have found a job. So, we have got a harvesting job to do that a little ways south from here, sort of southwest, and yeah, I think it's a pretty big field, but it's field bean, which is good because it'll give us a good idea of what to expect on our field bean field, because it's a bit of a, well, unfamiliar crop to me. So yeah, we'll head over there, we'll take a look, see how big this field is, see what equipment we are working with, and then we'll get that job knocked out. But yeah, things are going pretty well. Currently we are sitting on 39,297 pounds. And the money is going up steadily, which is good, because at one point I was getting really worried about our finances, because it was getting a little bit down there, and there wasn't much in terms of jobs available, and those that were available weren't paying very much. But yeah, we are in a much more comfortable position at the moment, which is fantastic. I don't really have a grand plan at the moment in terms of our finances. I'm really just, trying to build up the bank balance, so if any opportunities present themselves in either land or equipment, well, then we are in a position to, to act on it. So, yeah. But with that said, though, I am currently looking for a baler, and I may have found one. So we'll hopefully go take a look at that a little bit later on today. I'm just waiting for the phone call to confirm the appointment. But yeah, it looks to be a good one. Price seems round about what I'm willing to pay. And hopefully it all works out. But yeah, other than that, I really don't have anything planned at the moment. We don't really need anything on the farm. With the Ford tractor now, we've got plenty of power in terms of our tractors. The 710 gives us a bit of maneuverability on these smaller fields, so I'm happy to keep that around, and the combine is doing just fine. So yeah, no big upgrades planned, so I'm thinking that we'll probably end up putting money into more land again at some point when something comes up that could work for us. I think we actually need to head down here. I'm not 100% sure where this field is, but yeah, I'm sure we'll find it. But yeah, we are going to head down there. We'll take a quick look and see what we are working with. And yeah, we'll get this job knocked out. Alright, turns out I was on the right track. And we were actually just up the road from where we needed to be. So, this is the equipment. This is big equipment, so I'm guessing quite a big field. Usually I check on the GPS the fields, but I didn't have time to do that, so yeah, it's all a mystery to me. But this is nice. Okay. Ooh, yeah, that is a big field. Fantastic. Okay, so that is what field bean looks like when it's ready to harvest. Okay. Much darker color than I was expecting. Cool. Anyway, we have got a Class 650 Arian and a very big trailer. So hopefully we can get all of the crop in that trailer in one go. Although this is quite a big field, so probably not, to be honest. Everything seems to be hooked up and ready to go. And we have got a 770 New Holland. We've used these in the past a few times now, and they are very, very nice combines. Okay, everything looks to be hooked up there, so that's good. Get it fired up. Fantastic. Okay, that is empty in there. That's good. There's no other grain or anything in there. Right, let's get this closed. So we'll have to create a bit of space to get the tractor and trailer into the field here. At the moment, obviously, no room for that. So we'll go around, create a bit of space around the field. Maybe we'll be able to get GPS going on this field. I'm not 100% sure. It's a slightly odd-shaped odd-shaped field by the looks of it. But maybe we'll be able to get it going. We'll have to wait and see. Also, there's a power line in the middle of it, so yeah, we'll have to keep that in mind. But yeah, we'll see how things go. But we are gonna get the drone out, and we are gonna get this field knocked out. So for now, sit back, relax, and enjoy. Alright, well, that is job done, and that went very well. And surprisingly, we barely made a dent in that trailer. Now, I know it's a very big trailer, but I for sure thought that we would fill it on that field. But yeah, it seems like field bean is quite a small bean, so it's not a very bulky crop. So we only filled the combine 1.5 times, and like I say, didn't look like much in that trailer. But anyway, we got the job done. It didn't take too long at all. Really nice equipment. I did like that class tractor. It's pretty quick as well. It's nice to have a tractor that can do those sort of speeds, especially with a big trailer like that. But yeah, we are back at the farm. We did also get paid for that job, and as usual, we got a bit of a bonus on top of it. So we are sitting on 44,522 pounds. But actually, let's put this in the shed. I have lined up another job for us. It is a cultivating job, and it's way south from here. But I am gonna go down with the Ford rather than the quad bike. So this is gonna take us a while to get down there. And the reason I want to take the Ford down is I am gonna go have a look at the I think I need to go this way around. I need to go take a look at the baler. So they phoned and said that they will be in, so I can go take a look at that, and if I'm interested in it, I want to buy it, well then at least we can bring it straight home, rather than having to come back home, get the Ford, drive all the way back down there again, and then bringing it back. So it's about halfway between our farm and where we're doing this job. So we'll stop there on the way back after we finish this job and take a quick look, and hopefully we will be bringing a baler back home. It would be nice to get the straw baled on that oat field that we harvested And yeah, hopefully making a bit of extra money off of that field. That will be nice. But yeah, we have got quite a bit of a drive ahead of us here. And the Ford is not exactly slow, but it's definitely nothing like that class that we just drove. But anyway, we'll make our way down. We'll take a quick look at this job. And yeah, after that, we'll go take a look at that baler. I'm excited for that. I would love to get a baler on the property, and the more I think about it, the more I'm sort of leaning towards maybe getting into maybe silage. Not so much hay, I don't think, but silage I'm starting to strongly consider getting into silage, but we'll have to wait and see. The baler would be a nice step towards that. But yeah, we'll head down, we'll take a quick look here, we'll get this job knocked out, and then we'll go from there. Alright, so we are just about coming up to our next job, but I drove past the baler. I could actually see it sitting in the yard, and it looks really good. From a distance anyway. We'll have to... Oh, this is bumpy. We'll have to see what it looks like up close. Hopefully it's in good condition, because yeah, from a distance it looks so good. Hopefully we can take that home with us. But yeah, we're gonna have to probably get a bale spike as well. If we do get the baler, I'll probably just get that new. They're not that expensive. But yeah, really looking forward to taking a look at that baler. But before we can do that, we have got a lovely 7810 John Deere, and we have got a Porsche 3FX Toronto cultivator, and we have got a decent sized field. So cultivating on this field, nothing else that needs doing today. Yeah, that's all that we need to do anyway. But yeah, it's a nice tractor. I do like the 7810s. Good tractors, very good indeed. Alright, I didn't actually check if everything's hooked up properly. It looks to be. Fantastic. Alright. So, yeah, I guess we are going to get this field knocked out. And this is going to feel like it's taking forever just because I'm so eager to go take a look at that baler. I'm very excited to get a baler. And hopefully that is going to be the one. Yeah, we are going to get the drone out and we'll get this field knocked out. So for now, sit back, relax, and enjoy. Alright, so that is job done, and that was very enjoyable actually. I do like those John Deeres, and we did end up getting paid for the job already, so we are sitting on £46,635. Yeah, I just love cultivating and plowing. Just something about it, it's really satisfying, and also as an added bonus, it smells amazing. But we are looking at the baler. And that is it sitting there. So it's obviously a very old baler. It's nothing like the new modern balers that we've seen around, but New Holland D800. And I think for our farming operation, this should be ideal. That is so cool, actually. Man, that looks cool. Like I say, it doesn't look nearly as fancy as the modern ones, but I don't know, something about sort of boxiness of the... It just looks cool. I like that. Alright. Yeah, so I am going to try and get a bit more information about this baler. And if everything sounds good, and everything looks good, I'll sort of just try and take a better look around. See if I can spot any obvious problems. But yeah, like I say, I'll get some more information about it. And if everything sounds good and looks good, we are going to take this home. Alright, so after a little bit of negotiating, I ended up getting the baler for £5,000, which I think is a very good price. So I got it all hooked up and I ran it for a little bit, and everything seems to be moving the way it should be moving and making the right noises. And they have been running the baler recently, so they just upgraded and am now getting rid of it. But yeah, it is a fully functioning, working baler, so hopefully it continues to be one down the line. I mean, it is an old baler, so if something does go wrong, I guess that's to be expected, but I think it'll be okay. They said that it's been very reliable for them over the years, and we're not going to be running it on a huge amount of acres, so I'm sure it'll be absolutely fine. But yeah, I think the Ford will cope with it okay. So far it seems to be fine. Obviously I haven't actually baled anything with it, so no load on it, but the baler is rated at 95 horsepower, so the Ford should be able to cover that quite easily. Yeah, I'm very excited about that purchase, and like I said, I'm kind of leaning towards maybe getting into silage. I think it'll be a process to get there. We'll slowly try and build up to it, buy the necessary equipment, but this is a big step towards that. But I think all it really needs is maybe a cleanup, and I'll obviously just go through it to make sure everything is greased up properly, and yeah, maybe do any preventative maintenance that I can do right now. But other than that, it should be ready to go. So we'll be baling the straw off of the oat field probably tomorrow, I would say. Hopefully tomorrow. So I'll just get this cleaned up for now, and like I say, just run through sort of basic maintenance on it, just make sure everything is looking good, get some grease into all of the grease ports and so forth. And also I will have to get the plow and the cultivator out of the shed there, because this is probably going to live in there now, because I'd rather have the baler in there than plow and a cultivator. But yeah, very happy with that purchase indeed. It is such a cool looking piece of equipment. So yeah, we'll be running this very, very soon. I'm excited to give it a go and see how many bales we can get off of that little field. I would say probably around 4, to be honest. I'm not expecting much, but we'll also have to get a bale spike so that we can load the bales onto the trailer and get them sold. So yeah, that is very cool indeed. But we are going to leave it there for today. So thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, make sure to give me a thumbs up, and I'll see you all next time.